Boomba!
Hi, and welcome to High Five Live. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And what's happening at the New Year?
Calling the prophets.
Wow, first
We're calling
time.
the prophets. We're calling the prophets. The Lord spoke to us and said, assemble the prophets, bring them together, and let them decree the word from the Midwest. And
Yes.
we said, okay. So that's what we're doing. We're inviting all you prophets and prophetic people and prophetic hungry people to come on out to PMI Glory Institute, and we want you to just be blessed in the new year. Come on New Year's Eve. We're going to start about 9 o'clock, and we're going to prophesy into the new year, and we believe everyone will get a word. And I've never promoted that before, but we're going to do it because we heard the voice of the Lord, and we're going to obey Him.
We usually do it, our church usually does it on New Year's Eve, and it's just a wonderful
And it's usually a
experience.
private
And it's
matter.
a real private matter. So come on out, bring a dish to pass, some cookies, sandwiches, whatever you have. Let's bring in the new year with the new prophetic word that God downloads. I believe that the Lord's going to give us more. There's going to be new words that are going to come out that night.
I believe that, and the Lord already spoke to me, and He spoke to me this afternoon, and He told me that there would be a special oil. It'll be called the prophetic fire. And I was like, oh my goodness, and Brother Rob's already smelled the first layer that was being made today. What'd you think of that?
I can't describe the smell. You just can't smell.
Okay.
I'm so blessed that I can walk in the house and I can tell when she's making the oil. You know, I tell you.
It's amazing. The whole house just gets filled with the essence of the King, and that means a great deal to us.
Yes.
And, you know, when people purchase the oil, it's in a bottle about this big. This is not the oil, by the way.
No.
This is just a bottle of the base. And because I've never really taken a picture of the oil, you know, except for a ministry that ordered the oil. I took a picture of their oil. But it's really holy. And when the angel comes and visits in the house and we start making the oil, it's like the whole house just becomes engulfed in the presence of the Lord. And it's tremendous. Yeah. And if you are interested in purchasing a bottle of oil, or if your ministry is interested in getting oil, please go to the Royal Scents page. You know, the Royal Scents page.
Yes.
And we want you to send us an email and let us know a little bit about your ministry, and we'll go before the Lord and see what the Lord would have to say about what kind of oil would be prepared for you.
That's right.
And that means a great deal to us to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And we also want to invite you to the New Year's. At the beginning of the year, every year PMI is always hosted an encounter, and our encounter this year is going to have Mel Tari, Paul Cox, Johann Schonken, and myself. And we are going to be releasing the spiritual gifts, and the key is that we really want to see you get involved with your destiny.
Yes.
Your destiny means a great deal to us, because if your destiny is fulfilled, then so will ours be.
Yes.
Because we really want to see you blessed. And that's a free encounter, so you need to register, because people are registering now, and it's filling up.
Yes.
I mean, the e-blast went out today, and it's already like there's people already registering. So please get on there and register at registerchicagopropheticvoice.net. And Brother Rob wants to thank a few people over some things, so go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to put a thank. Actually, my lovely wife and I would like to say thank you to all those that have supported Chicago Prophetic Voice
and
this year.
And
PMI.
For the encounters.
For the encounters.
Yeah.
We've been so blessed by you coming out, bringing people that maybe didn't know are just coming in and experiencing, because you know our encounters are special.
Yes, they are.
God called us to do these encounters, and everybody that comes has a personal encounter with the Lord, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. We want to thank those that have helped support us, the ones that have sent us funding to help feed the hungry, the project that we have for going out feeding our neighbors. We want to thank those that have sent us funds to help us get our audio-visual stuff updated.
Yes,
because without that, we wouldn't be able to. Next year, we're going to actually be able to start recording.
Yeah, you will. As a matter of fact, if we can get it done, and we do think we'll be able to, at the prophetic meeting on New Year's Eve, all the prophetic will be recorded, and you'll be able to walk out with it that night.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully.
Yes. I'm still working out the quirks in it, so we'll get it.
We'll get it. By faith, we're going to get it.
Yes.
Because we believe that you need to have the Word.
Yes.
You need to have the Word, and you need to know what's going on. Because as times are troubled, and they are troubled, and we know that they're troubled, we know that people are hurting, even in the church,
Yes.
we also know that God's called us to be the head and not the tail.
That's right.
And sometimes we need to be reminded that of God's precious word, where He said that He would not let the righteous be forsaken, nor its seed begging bread.
Right.
And so we want to be the head and not the tail. We want to be the lender and not the borrower. A friend of mine just said to me the other day, she said, I feel like God's called us to be a bank. We're called to be a bank. And I just cracked up because the building that we want is a bank. And Rob got a call today, and it's available. And so we're going into the bank. I don't know if we're going into the banking business, but we're going to go into the bank. Hopefully by springtime. If it all works out, please pray for us, because this is a building that God has really laid on our heart for 3 years.
Yes.
And if God opens that door, we really want to move through that door and go where God's called us to
Yes,
go.
we do.
And we want to thank you.
Once again, we want to thank you for all your support this year. We're looking forward to 2010. You already heard about the encounters coming up in January. It's so awesome. We also got another. My lovely bride here is speaking in January at a couple places, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. Look on ChicagoPropheticVoice.net.
Just go to the calendar section.
And go to the calendar section. You can find out what the schedule is. And then in February, we got to talk about February, because this is just
John
awesome.
Scotland, Kay
Kay
Byer,
Byer,
and myself,
yes.
and Damon Stewart Worship Ministries. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be
Yes.
great. And that'll be at the Hilton Garden Inn.
Yes.
And that information will be up and coming soon. But in the meantime, we just want to bless you.
Yes, we do.
We're blessing you with the encounter of the first fruits. We're not charging for the encounter in January, because it's our first fruits gift to the region. And we want you to be so blessed that we want you to spread the word. Spread the word that God is in the house
Yes.
at PMI Glory Institute.
Yes.
We love you so
Yes,
much.
we do.
We really do. And we ask God to give you a wonderful, blessed Christmas. And we ask God to lift your hearts and let it be merry. And we ask God to meet all your dreams and let all your wishes come true.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. God bless.
God bless.
Bye.